Yo, what going on, everybody, man? I got my boy G Walk in the building, man. CJ in the building with me, man. We're gonna talk about this Bears Vikings matchup, man. Hey, Purple Gang, y'all pull up in the building. You see that? Hey, they had to come double, man. You know them boy gonna try to come gang up on me in the chat, man. You know the squad got to pull up, man. But we gonna get into that, man, right after this. What's up, man? So how y'all fellas feeling tonight, man?
Oh, we doing
Pretty
good, man.
good, man. Pretty
Yeah,
good
man.
Friday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate hey, first of all, man, appreciate y'all tapping in and getting on the channel, man, so we could talk about this game, kind of get a feeling, how y'all feeling going into this week 5 matchup against us, Y'all gonna be surprised. I was telling CJ G while you was off, I was telling him you gonna be surprised how I feel, man. I know y'all a little down, but don't
Okay.
be. Don't be, man. The Vikings will make it interesting. I'm trying to tell you. I've been a fan since 1999. I know this. All right, but what y'all so we just so my chat know, man. I do it. I usually shout out everybody that's tapped in, man. So shout out Purple Punch, McAndrews in the building, man. What's up, Ed? You know what I'm saying? Too Evil to Hope, what's going on? And we got Jay Chang in the building. What's happening? There's 8 people in the building. Look, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to their podcast. It's in the title, so just click the page, man. Go subscribe to them. I know they Bears, but it don't matter, man. NFC North, at the end of the day, when we not playing them, we family. You feel me? NFC North representing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's make it happen. Y'all know how we go, man. Eli, Purple Gang, you already know what's up. But man, how y'all feeling about this game, man? Hey, we'll start with you, CJ, man. How you feeling about this game coming up tomorrow? What's the biggest thing you looking for, man?
Man, I just hope that the offensive line step up. That's my biggest thing. Seemed like Justin ain't getting no time back there. Seemed like the running game was off a little bit last week, and just gotta be better, man. Just gotta be better. As far as offensively, that's what I expect for this team.
Right. Right. Were you looking forward to, G, man? You looking, I mean, what's the biggest, I mean, what do you believe like the key to y'all? I mean, first of all, do you think y'all have a chance of winning? Like realistically, are you going into this game with confidence? That's the first thing we need to establish.
Man, whew, man, it's so many. It got to be the offensive line, bro, and the play calling, man.
Yeah.
It's so many. It's so much bad stuff on this team. It's the interior defensive line. You guys got the running back. You got Jefferson. You got Thielen. It's like we're gonna have Kirk Cousins out there looking like he the greatest of all time, man.
I was telling CJ, man, like I'm not the biggest Kurt fan. Like, I mean, I give him his respect when he deserves it, but trust me, I'm not one of those guys who think that Kurt is like the 5th best quarterback in the NFL. Like, I'm realistic, you feel me? Like, but I mean, he is a guy that can have a good game every once in a while. And unfortunately for y'all, hold on. Unfortunately from you want me to add that? Let me add that one. All right, you good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
All
Perfect.
right, all right, cool. Unfortunately for y'all, though, man, with Kirk Cousins is, he hasn't had one of them games all year. You feel me? Which is rare, and it's coming soon. And maybe it might just be Sunday, being that y'all are in front of them at 12 o'clock and at a noon game in the U.S. Bank Stadium, because those are his perfect settings. You feel me? So we'll see what happens, man. But look, I think it's like this, man. Like, I'm gonna just let y'all know real quick how I feel. Like I was telling CJ earlier and backstage, the Vikings tend to make it interesting. So I actually have y'all winning this game, man. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. And the reason why is this, man. I mean, do I believe in y'all quarterback Justin Fields? Not really. I don't think he's as good as I expected him to be even in the draft. You feel me? And y'all know more about him because y'all watch him every Sunday. But I just don't think there's something about Ohio State quarterbacks, man. I just don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know if they got a curse over there. Now, them boy can breed some defensive ends and some cornerbacks and maybe a running back here or there, but quarterbacks, they need to stay away from it. I just don't understand it, man. But I do believe he's due for a game, though, where he'll tear us up on the ground. You know, I always wonder why y'all don't run like an offense like the Ravens, man. How y'all feel about that? Like using his athleticism with the RPO, man. Like, why y'all don't run that? What do you think the deal is? You can go ahead, CJ. You can go ahead, CJ, and then we'll go to G.
All right. I don't know, man. Seems like they like to throw the ball a lot. I feel like they should just use his athleticism. Get him out in the pocket, get him rolling, and get the short passes down the field, get those wide receivers moving across the field. So I don't know why they don't do that. It seems like they're trying to make him into a pocket passer, just about. So I have no clue.
And that's how I feel, man. Like, why in the hell y'all trying to make him a pocket passer, man? I just think, man, because he is one of the most athletic quarterbacks, man. How you feel, Gito? Like, what you think? I mean, I know you ain't happy. I mean, I've tapped in with you, G, and I know y'all's takes and stuff like. But just so the chat can see, man. Like, I know y'all ain't happy with how the offense run, but what would you like to see from Justin Fields, man? Like, what are you looking?
I just want to see a little bit more consistency, man. I want to see him. He's in the offense to where he can't. He doesn't have the time to throw. So his eyes are always where they need to be, but it's like the wide receivers can't get open.
Right.
So it's just a lot of things that's going wrong for him right now. He doesn't have any type of consistency to throw the ball. I thought last week he managed the game as good as he can manage the game. Mm-hmm. He didn't throw any picks. He didn't cry. He didn't pout. It was just that the offensive play calling was terrible. We had 4 times we was in the red zone 4 times. And I didn't see not one good play out of those 4 times when I was just like, finally, a good play. Like, you got there 4 times. He showed you he can march up the field. He showed you he can escape out of the pocket if he needs to, if his line breaks down. He showed you he can throw the ball a little bit. Give him something easy so we can score. We haven't seen that yet. So I think Justin, to me, he showed me as much as he can show me based off the circumstances that he's playing within his offense right now with Gesky.
Right. And that's the thing, man. So we kind of got a connection, man, and this is from my boy Two Evil the Hope. He got a question. He wants to know, are these guys happy with the new coach and GM? And I want to get on that because we kind of got a connection, right? We interviewed. Well, this is how it worked. I guess Poles was supposed to come and interview with us after, but y'all didn't let him leave the building. Y'all pretty much interviewed him and said, you ain't going to Minnesota to interview. You here. You know what I mean? We want you. We offering you this job now. If you walk out that door, it's off the table. That's what the situation seemed like. I mean, are y'all happy with Ryan Poles as y'all GM, or do y'all feel like he came in and just tore the shit down? You know what I mean? From the get-go. And y'all can't curse on my podcast, just to let y'all know. I don't know if y'all curse or not, but just so y'all know, man. I know some people be iffy about that, but you good.
I mean, the thing I can say about Poles is that he managed the team so far because it really wasn't no drastic moves that he made, as far as in the offseason. Now, in the draft, I think when he hit his mark in the draft. Brisker is an outstanding talent, an upcoming superstar, in my opinion. Other guys we haven't yet to see hit their potential. But as far as in the draft, Poles did an outstanding job. Now, your question about the coach. Yeah, he's a first year head coach. Where
the hell? Let me ask you this: where the hell y'all come up with getting this man from? I don't know. He wasn't even a candidate interviewing. Y'all had so many other candidates. I mean, even ones that we interviewed. You feel me? Like the D'Amico Ryans and the guy from the Rams. I forget the other defensive coordinator from the Rams. But there was so many other ones, even Doug Peterson. I mean, there was guys available. Why the hell y'all pick Eberflus? Like, were y'all excited about that when it happened? Like, when you saw his name come up saying this is the new head coach, were y'all excited at first?
Go ahead, CJ. I got to get these headphones in. Go ahead, CJ.
I didn't even know who the hell he was. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm like, who the hell is Eberflus?
Yeah.
So I know he came from Indianapolis. As far as a defensive coordinator, I believe. So I don't know where they got this guy from. And I guess the take on him was no nonsense head coach.
Right.
Very old school. So really to tell you the truth, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah. How you feel?
Man, G? Just to go back up look, man, Ryan Poles was sought after by a lot of teams. You know what I mean?
Right.
By you guys, he was sought after by I can't remember, but it was a bunch of teams that wanted him. So it seemed like the Bears came out on top with that. So good job, Ted Phillips, your old ass. Not Ted Phillips, but George McCaskey coming on TV talking about I'm not a football person. I'm just a fan of football. That was crazy to hear that shit.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Name in there.
So he got out of the way. Eberflus, I don't know, man. He's been around a long time. A lot of '90s older coaches back in the day, they vouch for him and everything like that. It's just that it's his first year. We got rid of Eddie Goldman. He didn't want to play for us no more. We got rid of Khalil Mack's contract, most of it. We got rid of Keem Hicks. He was hurt all the time. So he's clearing the cupboard, man. He's trying to put something in the next season. So we got $100+ million in cap space, and we got draft picks next year. So so far he's hit on Brisker. Jenkins, well, he didn't draft Jenkins. A lot of Ryan Pace is still draft picks are still here showing fruit. Right. So it's a lot, man. So far so good. You know,
so you okay? So you okay with the move with Poles? You okay with the Poles move? You feel like he was the right choice, you know what I mean, at the time, and the future gonna be bright with him.
I think so, man. I just think that if he takes more of a approach on the offensive end, like he came from Kansas City, he saw that organization built around Mahomes. Right. I think he can put some pieces in place for us down the road.
Right.
We just got to see.
You know what like. So this is what bothers me with the coaching decision with y'all, man. You know, just trying to put myself in y'all's shoes, right? Because as Vikings fans, man, we dealt with Mike Zimmer, and I swear that Eberflus dude remind me of him so goddamn much. I mean, them boys are like two peas in a pot. Listen, this man want to run the ball. You know, and this is what gets me mad, because it's gonna put Justin Fields in a bad position. He's not gonna be able to really flourish how, you know, most Bears fans would expect him to, because Eberflus especially coming from Indianapolis, you know, they all about running the ball and defense, because they had the best running back in the league last year and all that. So he used to that, pounding the rock and then play good defense, you know what I'm saying? And I think he's trying, at least to me, from what I've been watching, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, it just looks like he's trying to run that similar type of a play style with you guys right now with the Bears, and I don't think y'all have the personnel to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but the personnel ain't the Colts though. You know, it ain't like the Colts, how the Colts are playing.
It's everything's like it's ahead of the passing game. The running game is ahead of the passing game. It seems like the defense is ahead of the passing game. Yeah, everything is ahead of the passing game, man, and that's something that Gesky came in for. Eberflus told him that you're specifically in charge of that. Yeah. You know, Gesky got full autonomy over the offense. Okay. So we just waiting to see what Justin can do with Gesky. You know, Eberflus seems like he doesn't take no crap type of coach. You hold guys accountable, the Hens principle, and all that stuff. It's just going to take time, man. You can't even judge Justin Fields off last year with Nagy crazy ass. Then you got this year with a new offensive coordinator, no offensive line. So it's terrible, man. It's you can't even do nothing, man. Can't even do nothing.
They got a question, man. The chat got a question for y'all right here. It said, to the Bears fans, should the Bears consider benching Justin Fields?
No. And the reason why I say no is because with that offensive line, I mean, y'all got to look at the offensive line. I don't know if you guys have seen highlights of Bears games or whatnot, but the offensive line is atrocious. You know, the run game is solid, you know, when they run the football, but the passing game, as G. Walker was explaining, is not very good.
Right. And what's up with Mooney, man? Before we get to the next question that the chat asking,
Go ahead, CJ. Go ahead, CJ. Tell everybody what's going on.
And look here. Just so you know, CJ, I watched y'all podcast, man, so I know how you feel, but I want the chat to hear, you know, about this conversation. So what's up? I mean, like, what's going on with your boy, man?
I'm gonna repeat this again. Everybody has Mooney as a number one wide receiver coming into the season. I'm like, what the hell is y'all looking at? Well, he was next to Robinson last year. So y'all gonna make this guy to a number one receiver? The fact is that he's not a number one receiver. He's a solid 2 receiver, and could be a very good number 3 receiver. Yeah. The fact that they got him as just his number 1 target, that's the issue is that they don't have a playmaker on the opposite side of him. Right. You know, Cole Clement is not a tight end that you could just run the offense through. So that's why I think part of the passing game is struggling. But no, Mooney ain't no damn number 1 receiver.
How you feel, G? Oh, you ain't even want to speak on it. You ain't even want to speak on Mooney,
man,
G, or what?
No, I'm speaking on it, famo. It's just that All I heard this damn offseason that him and Justin Field was together in bunk beds and having a bromance all summer.
Right,
Sleeping in bunk beds. My success is his success, all that goofy shit. Like, then they get on the field and they can't get one damn pass together, man. Like, man, get out of here, man. Like, I don't understand it. Like CJ was saying, Allen Robinson was pretty much helping that guy get catches because everybody was doubling Allen Robinson last season. So Mooney was able to eat, man. My 13-year-old son is bigger than Donnell Mooney, man. Dude, like 120 pounds, bro.
Yeah. Hey, word.
He ain't bullshitting.
Hey, you ain't lying though, because he ain't that big. You know what I'm saying? But but I am surprised though. I still figured he would have played a little better because I mean he's athletic though. You can't take that away from him. But I think I agree with y'all.
So the cornerbacks that he's going against. So it's like
I agree.
If he can't physically separate from to get away from cornerbacks,
yeah,
what is he good for, man? He's not the guy. And I've been telling people since, he had 1,200 yards and almost 100. Like, bro, he's not a number one wide receiver, man. Y'all gonna see this year.
I gotta agree with you. All right, there's another question for y'all. They want to say, they say, why do they start Montgomery over Herbert, over Khalil Herbert, when Khalil Herbert is so good? So why do they start? I mean, do y'all agree? Do y'all think Khalil should be y'all's RB1 over Montgomery? I think Montgomery is a beast, but
it's close, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's close. It's like you almost splitting hair with them two guys, but in this NFL, I think it's dope that you got two running backs that you can pretty much deploy, anytime you want to.
Right.
So I can see either or, but I'm gonna lean towards Herbert, man. I just think Herbert got a little bit more twitch. He got a little bit more quickness.
Yeah.
He can hit the hole a little bit fast. He got a little bit better vision, but man, you picking hairs. Like Montgomery strong. He doesn't get hit by the first tackle. He's steady, keeps getting up. You can't hit him with just one tackle. So, you can't really complain about neither one of them. But I'm gonna go with Herbert.
All right, who you going with, CJ?
I have to agree with you, Walker, because I just think as far as the offensive line, I think Herbert's more patient. Is what the offensive line is as far as hitting the hole and going straight through. Montgomery's more of a guy that goes downhill all the time. It takes those hits. So I think overall Herbert is the better for this offense.
Okay. All right, we got another question, man. Shout out my boy Grandize in the building, man. The straw that stirs the damn coffee. You hear me? But he said which three 2022 Bears rookies have impressed you the most, if any impressed you really, but like which three rookies that y'all drafted this year have been showing y'all promise, like showing y'all like, all right, hey, he might be something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I can name probably two of them right now. That would be Brister, and that would be Dominique Robinson.
What position we talking about? What position?
Of course, it's a safety. Robinson is a defensive end.
Okay. Yeah, I seen that Brister. Matter of fact, yeah, because he wear the little armband. Dog look like a savage out on the field too. He got swag on the field too. I know you're talking about. Yeah. I like bro. Yeah.
Brisker. I'm gonna go with Brisker, and I'm gonna go with Braxton Jones, the left tackle, the 5th rounder. That's been impressive since he got here, and I'm gonna go with Dominique Robinson, the end, the 6th rounder, about 6'6", 6'5". Yeah.
Well, yeah, tight end. What is he? Dominique Robinson. What is he?
He's a defensive end.
Oh, defensive end. Okay, so y'all went heavy on the D. Y'all went heavy on the D like us too, because we went defense like a motherfucker, boy, in this draft.
We ain't had no choice, man. We ain't had no choice.
Yeah.
We left Pickens on the board.
Yeah, y'all also, is that who you wanted? Is that, let's get to that. Is that who'd you want in the draft at y'all's pick?
That's who I wanted.
You wanted Pickett, knowing that y'all just got Justin Fields last year?
No, Pickens, the wide receiver.
Oh, Pickens. Okay, I thought you said Pickett. Okay, Pickett. Yeah, that boy there's a savage. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna tell you who I wanted. I wanted Jalen Petrie, man. Y'all been watching Jalen Petrie for Houston Texans, the safety. Because we got Lewis Seen. We traded 20 spots with the Lions. We dropped all the way down to the 32nd pick just to get Lewis Seen. Now, Lewis Seen supposedly going to be decent. But, man, I wanted Jalen Petrie, man. You go watch that boy. And in the NFL, he's ranked like the 4th safety right now, like as a rookie. Like, he's a savage. You know what I'm saying? So, I wish we would have got him. He remind me of a Bears type player, though. I ain't going to lie. Jalen Petrie, he would have fit right in with the type of – because y'all – obviously, Bears are known for y'all having y'all defense, man. You know, that's just what it is, man. Y'all just known for that defense, and I guess it ain't been like that the past couple of years, ain't it?
Nah, man, it hasn't. This has been, Khalil Mack came here, man. He had 1 sack on Aaron Rodgers. It seemed like he ain't do nothing else, man. He ain't
Yeah.
do shit else when he got here, bro.
All right, we got this. We got another question here, man. The chat. See, man, my show too, man. G and CJ, man. You know, usually the chat, man, them boy running the show. You feel me? Which is good. You know what I mean? They said, have they watched the Bears? Oh, go ahead.
I'm about to share the link on my iPad, so don't let me in. I'm just gonna start sharing your stuff, man.
Okay. All right. Let me see. They said, have they watched the Bears or just looking at the underwear? The ears are awful. I know he's talking about the Bears are awful. So he dissing y'all real quick, man.
We already know this, man. We already know this, man.
All right, but here's a good question right here from Jay, man. Shout out Jay. He said, I want to know what they see with the Vikings. Do the Vikings feel threatening to them? Also, what are they looking for when they'll be playing us on Sunday? So, I mean, do we seem threatening? I mean, are you going into Sunday like, damn, man, we playing the damn Vikings, they about to stomp us? Or are you kind of like, you know, we got this?
Go ahead, CJ.
I was gonna say, because my answer may be different from G Walker's, and I pretty much said that if the Bears are not prepared, the Vikings are gonna put them on their ass. It's gonna be bad. So Bears have to come out and be ready to play.
Yeah,
and I agree with CJ because you guys are clicking on all cylinders, ahead of us as far as the run game, your quarterback, your defense, and the wide receivers. There's a lot for the Bears to overcome. Playing you guys Sunday. And the only X factor I got is Justin Fields has a breakout game. The run game might be good. The defense is going to step up. Jalen Johnson might come back. Eddie Jackson, Jaquan Brisker's back there. Quinn might have a good game. I'm not worried about the defense. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about the defense or the run game. So if Gasky and Justin Fields get it together, we might be able to sneak this. And it would come as a shock to me. But I'm just looking for a breakout game from Justin.
Yeah, man. So and that's what I was telling CJ. I think Justin Fields can have a decent game against us, man. We struggle. First of all, the Vikings naturally struggle with quarterbacks that can move. You know what I'm saying? Mitchell Trubisky used to kill us. When y'all had Mitchell Trubisky, man, that motherfucker. I used to hate when y'all had Mitchell, man. I know y'all hated him as Bears fans, but like when he played us, at least I was just like, man, Mitchell, goddamn Trubisky, man. This dude, we cannot stop him on his damn worst day. I just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, look, I got y'all winning.
Why do you have us winning?
I just have y'all, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I've been a Vikings fan for a long time, and I'm gonna tell you how it is, man. Like as good as you might think we look, as good as you might think we look, right? We beat the Lions. We won 2 in a row. All right, we won the only game that we actually balled out was week 1. All right, week 1 against the Packers, which was the most important game on our schedule so far. We balled out. We smashed them. Right, week 2. You saw what happened Monday night under the bright lights. Eagles made us look horrible, made us look like we shouldn't even be in the NFL. You feel me? Just dominated us. Week 3, we got Detroit coming to US Bank. We have to beat them with a last-second touchdown from Kirk Cousins. Like it shouldn't even have gotten there. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't even have gotten there. Week 4 in London, a double doink. That's how we win. Now, a win is a win is a win. All right, I'm big on that. The NFL is always close, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have battles. And last year, we were always ended up on the other end of these games. We were losing these games. We won 2 in a row, man. I just feel like it's a trap game, man. You know, and I say this because we're in the same division, right? And we always play each other tough, man. Like, be real. The Bears and the Bears and Vikings, we always have that type of game regardless. You know, y'all can have the worst team in the NFL, but yet, you know, we gonna clash out there on that field regardless, and it's gonna be a game.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Bro, Justin Jeff is gonna have a party on Gordon Sunday, man.
I hope you're right, though. I definitely hope you're right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely want you to be right. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be right, but I just feel something just feels weird about this game, man. You know, with me being a Vikings fan now. Am I going to be surprised if we win? No, absolutely not. I'm not, because we do have the better team. I mean, that's obvious we have the better team, but I just think it's one of those days where it's like, all right, this Sunday just feels iffy. It just feels like one of those games, man, because all the other trap games on our schedule, like the Jets, you would consider, I guess, a trap game. The Giants, where they're playing pretty decent right now, but you would probably consider that a trap game because they'll probably look at us as favorites in that game, unless they keep playing how they're playing, because Saquon back, boy. Saquon is back.
Hey, RP, let me in on this on the other device I'm on so I can start sharing this stuff real quick. I'm on the other device. Yeah, but yeah, Montgomery. Oh yeah, Saquon is back, man. That's crazy. He ran all over us Sunday, didn't he, CJ?
Boy, Saquon back, boy. Hey, where it's at? Where it's at, G? I don't see it.
It says joining.
Yeah, hold on. I'll wait till John. I'll add you in real quick.
I'm on his iPad. I'm about to share it.
But yeah, man, shit, boy, look here. Hey, Saquon, I ain't looking forward to seeing him, but let me ask you this, man. Going back to week 1 with y'all's game, man. How the hell? I said the 49ers had one goddamn job, man. They had one damn job, was to beat the Bears, so we could have been the only team winning in the NFC North, man. I mean, y'all had to be hyped after that game. Y'all had to be hyped that y'all beat the 49ers, man. Come on.
I mean, I was hyped, but it was like we was playing against Trey Lance, man. He ain't played football in 3 years, bro. Yeah. I wasn't worried about Trey Lance, man, at all. I knew we were going to win that game.
Yeah. Let me see. Question: can CJ and G Walker sing us old Chicago Bears fight song? Break it down for us, fam. Them boy, what time to sing in Chicago?
No, not today.
They ain't in the mood, Granddaughter. Hey, them boy 1-4, innit? Or 1-3. Ain't trying.
We 2-2.
Oh, y'all 2-2. See, shit, I'm thinking y'all worse than what y'all is, man. Y'all 500, man. Quit being so hard on your squad, man. Y'all still in there? Y'all still in there? Shit. Boy, look at, you know how long it took us to get to 500 or even over 500? We always start out the season like 1-3. We've been starting out 1-3 the past 3 damn seasons, seems like, boy, and then we can never catch up. I don't see it adding, G. I would have added the other one, but I don't see it. You still on the same one.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. But
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, like, so our defense, right? Our defense is one of those defenses where we're the true definition of bend don't break. You hear me? Like, we will let y'all, like you were saying earlier, G, how Justin Fields showed you that he can march down the field. You feel me? Get in the red zone 4 times. Well, it's similar because Sunday we got in the red zone 4 times and it turned into, 6 points or whatever. We settle for field goals. You feel me? And we know that we need to do better. We need to put that ball in the end zone. So we've been kind of struggling too in the red zone, believe it or not, as high powered as our offense look. It's not really doing too good in that red zone, man. We like one of the worst teams in that red zone. And I know you said the same thing. Y'all got down there 4 times.
4 times, bro.
And so that's exactly the same because we got the same too. And we left those touchdowns out on the field. I mean, do you feel like y'all can convert this Sunday going against our type of defense? Because we play something called a shell defense, bro. We allow yards, but then once we get into the red zone, we tighten up. But we'll let you get all the way down to the 10-yard line damn there, and then we'll try to tighten up. I mean, do you think Justin Fields is ready for that type of shit where he'll be able to, put it in the end zone a couple more times this Sunday?
I hope so, man. It's the play calling, bro. He did his job as far as marching up the field, dude. Like,
right
now it's supposed to be a little bit easier in the red zone. I know it's hardest to do to score in the red zone.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. We got to improve. Justin should be a little bit more confident in how he played. If I'm a quarterback and I march up to the red zone 4 times, in the season where I don't have no offensive line and no number 1 wide receivers, right, I got to think about that. You know what I mean? I got to be like, wow, if I did this without no number 1 wide receiver and offensive line, right, next week we should put something together. You know what I mean? But we got to just see. We got to see.
For sure. How you feeling, CJ, man? You think y'all gonna put it in the end zone a couple more times this Sunday against us or what? Because y'all scored 12? What y'all scored? 12 points?
12 points and no touchdowns, but we definitely got to get a touchdown. We definitely have to get some scores. So I'm hoping Justin at least gets 1 passing touchdown because he due for 1.
Yeah, he due for 1. Yeah. My boy got 2 touchdowns for the season and 4 interceptions. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And it would look better.
He had a season high of what, 174 on Sunday? That was his season high so far too, right? Was it 174 or something up in that range? I think it was like 174 or something like that. That's not good, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win too many football games with playing like that. You feel me? Like,
you definitely not, man. It's just, and then you get to the red zone 4 times.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He would have looked great if he would have scored 2 out of those 4. Yeah. We didn't do any of that, so it's like you're giving them nothing, bro. You giving them nothing,
right?
Nothing at all.
Here's a question for y'all right here, man. It's a good one from Grand Eyes. He said, prior to 2022 NFL season, what was CJ and G Walker's Bears team record prediction, and has it changed now? So at the beginning of the season, what y'all have them going?
Go ahead, G.
Hey, we gonna go back and check the tapes too. Now we gonna go back and check the tapes.
Yeah, it's on tape.
Man, we had a panel, bro, like preseason. We did for the show.
Yeah.
I think I had us somewhere like 14-2 or some goofy shit, bro. It was crazy.
Boy, you've been going crazy.
It was crazy.
So that shit done changed for sure, because you gotta win out. You gotta win out for your shit to come true.
Man,
I had them winning 6 games.
Oh, so you had them at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I mean, shit, it's looking like it's looking like your prediction probably could play out though. You know, I can see y'all winning 6, 7 games.
We lost the game. We supposed to won against the Giants. So
yeah,
you know, to me that dips down realistically. That was one of the winnable games we should have won. So that 6 win turned to 5 wins. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy because I got to look at the schedule, see who we got. That's easy. We beat.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, we play the NFC East this season. You know what I mean? Because I know we play the same. I think we all play the same, or no? Are y'all different? Y'all play the NFC East too?
Yeah, we got Philly. We got the Cowboys. Yeah, we got the Eagles this year.
And then we play AFC East. We play the NFC East and the AFC East. So I think y'all got the same opponents and shit. Which, I mean, shit, the Jets. Like, I know y'all gonna catch the dub against the Jets, even though them boy looking. Shit, you know where y'all tripping. Watch out for them Lions, even though I say the Lions ain't going to the playoffs and none of that bullshit. All right, I'm not on that. The Lions are the Lions, but they always give a motherfucker a fight, though. I'm gonna tell you right now. Them bitches are scrappy, boy. Boy, we've been sitting on the edge of our seat all game playing them motherfuckers.
Man, Dan Campbell got them boys fighting, bro.
I'm telling you, boy, he really do. My boy Eli said, "Man, I'm not gonna lie. These Bears fans are cool as fuck. I wish they were Vikings fans." Yeah,
thanks,
man.
Bro.
Hey, yeah, Eli,
thanks,
man. We gonna convert them boy to the purple, man. You know they team ain't looking too good, man.
believe it or not, I was a Vikings fan when Moss was on the team.
Yeah, man. Hey, shit, Moss is what made me a Vikings fan. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's why I was a Vikings, because I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I ain't nowhere near Minnesota, you know. But I became a Vikings fan when I was 10 and just been rocking with him because of Moss. I was like, fuck, I might well like the whole team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
You know, the only people that I ever had a problem with in the North was, them damn Packers, man.
Yeah, for sure. We all like that. We don't mess around with them Packers, man. We don't rock with the Packers at all. You know what I'm saying? But so I mean, this is the thing. If you had to name one player on our team that you think is gonna be the biggest impact that's gonna beat y'all, like obviously it's a team sport, but single-handedly, if you say, man, this guy gonna be dressing up on Sunday, man, we lost. Like, who is the player on our team that worries y'all the most?
Justin Jefferson.
Well, he could say Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
but go ahead, CJ.
I got a different answer. My answer is y'all defense. I think y'all interior. You know,
well, just name one. So who you talking about? You thinking Danielle Hunter or Zadarius Smith?
I think it could be Hunter. I think Hunter can be effective because it's depending on if they move him around from left to right, you know, and get the Bears tackles, you know, frustrated.
Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
Well, the good thing for y'all is we switched over to defense. You know what I'm saying? We play 3-4 now, and Danielle Hunter has been quiet. I mean, his PFF grade is still good, but for some reason he ain't the Danielle Hunter that Vikings fans used to seeing. We used to seeing him pressure the quarterback almost every snap. You know what I'm saying? But now he's backpedaling when the ball's hiked and shit. And I'm like, yo, hold up, like. Why is Danielle Hunter backpedaling like that? That shit don't make no sense. He should never be going backwards. Every single snap, Danielle Hunter should be going after the quarterback, man. It shouldn't be nothing to talk about, you know. But I mean, shit, for some reason, man, this new defense, Ed Donatel, he's probably the only shaky thing that Vikings fans are kind of talking about. Like, man, what's up with this defensive coordinator, man, with this soft defense and shit like that? We ain't feeling that shit, man. And that's what worries me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's a chance that y'all can exploit that, especially with short routes, like short crossing routes and stuff, things that Justin Fields I know can make, you know, over and over again, because he does have that type of talent. You know, I think so. But I don't know. CJ giving that look like, I don't know. The boy can't make them throws like that.
He ain't making them throws like that. I'm not going to bullshit with y'all. You know, no matter if my team or not. Justin ain't making those throws, and I want him to make those short passes The problem is the receivers are not getting separation.
Okay.
That's another thing.
Bro, they just put an article out that said the Chicago Bears have the highest pressure rate and the lowest wide receiver separation rate in the NFL, bro. I don't know how the hell can a quarterback survive that. So, like Trent Dilfer said about Justin Fields, he's turning chicken salad from chicken, you know what? Chicken shit. He's turning chicken. So, like I said, for a young quarterback like him in a situation where no offensive line, he just got to manage, bro. You got to be a game manager. And when we're watching him during the season, he wants to have the big plays. He want to be Michael Vick, but bro, you don't have the personnel. So instead of exposing yourself because you don't have the weapons, just get out of the season healthy and run around and don't get sacked and don't take the easy sacks. You know what I mean? Throw the ball away. Take the underneath. Take the guy in the flat. Take Kemet running across your face. That's been a problem with Justin Fields. He doesn't want to take the throws that'll give him a little bit of stat padding, that'll keep him from being off the ground on the field. He wants the big chunk play. And, bro, this is not college. You don't have an olive on your team. You know what I mean? So he has to take a little bit of humble pie because it's not going to work right now. So just chill, bro, and get out of this season as healthy as you possibly can.
Right. Purple Punch was saying, man, they have a nice running back duo. They will run heavy, keep the clock rolling, and try to keep the Vikings offense off the field. I don't think any team scores 35 unless they can shut down the run. Yeah. So he's pretty much saying we got to shut the run down, and that's one of our weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our weaknesses, stopping the run.
I agree because if Montgomery was at practice today, right, CJ? Montgomery was at practice. I think I saw him on the interview.
Yeah, he was at practice, but I don't know if he did full participation. That's something I didn't see, but I can go back and check later.
Yeah, because that's gonna be one of y'all main keys to win too, man. It's just that ground. I think if y'all are going to win, shout out Purple Punch. That's exactly how it's gonna have to happen. Y'all, it's gonna have to be one of them nasty grinding games where y'all just moving. Y'all getting them 5 yards of clip and shit on the handoffs. And y'all have done it before to us, so it ain't like it's something out the ordinary. I mean, y'all have had those type of games where y'all just run Montgomery just having a good game and he on his shit, and Herbert too, because he a savage. So it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Shit can happen. Let me ask you this, because this is crazy, right? Y'all took 2 of our players, really, and one of them I was really mad about. You know what I'm saying? Armand Watts, man. What's up? Like, why he ain't hitting the field though, man? Like, why do they got Watts out there? Armand Watts was a beast for us, coming up. So what's up with him? You know who I'm talking about, G?
I heard his name, but I don't think he's been playing. I could be wrong. That's
what I'm confused about is he's not playing. And then another player too is Amir Smith-Marset, the wide receiver. Why isn't he playing? Because he got some talent, and I know y'all struggling with separation.
Yeah, we picked him up, bro.
Like, he should be out there contributing, man. Like, for real. I think he can outdo Darnell Mooney. I'm just being serious, man. Like, I done seen the man, followed him. He played for us for 2 years. Like, I ain't gonna tell you he gonna be a wide receiver 1 or nothing, but he can be better than Mooney. I promise you that. He's faster. He's over the top, So, I mean,
because I don't understand why he's not playing because Harry's not healthy. Pringle's on the IR. Bayless Jones Jr. What the hell was he doing last week? He's looking like a bust already, fumbling the ball and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why he's not getting reps. The guy we picked up from y'all, because he's tall. He's about 6'2".
Yeah.
And it looks like he didn't have enough. You guys didn't have enough football to throw to him, and I'm pretty sure that's why y'all let him go.
Exactly.
So for him not to be getting reps playing with us, man, I have no idea. What you think, CJ? Yeah. What you think?
Well, I may have an answer for that, and that's because the Bears are 2-2. I think when the record starts getting lower to what I expect, you may start seeing those guys out there on the field. I just think right now that the Bears' focus is trying to get as many wins as possible. And I think once they underachieve that, and I'm sorry to say they're going to underachieve it, Bear fans, but I think those guys will be out there once later in the season.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like ISM. I think ISM would be a big contributor to y'all. I feel like they might roll them out Sunday, man, against the Vikings.
I hope so, because our passing game is terrible.
I think we're gonna see him, man. I think we're gonna see ISM out there Sunday against the Vikings, man. I know he giving a little insight because he's been with us for a couple years. We drafted him, and he knows some shit. You know what I mean? He definitely knows some shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So what you think about Kirk this Sunday?
Huh?
What you think Kirk gonna do Sunday? What you feeling? You know he be Mr. Mid, Mr. Average. But what you think he doing Sunday?
Hey, I'm glad you know he is Mr. Mid. You feel me? But
right.
I think he's gonna have a decent game. You know what I mean? I think he'll have an average game. You know, exactly an average game. But he is due for. He's due
one
for
of them
that
games.
game. Yeah.
I hope he get it.
If you guys in the way, you know, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, it could be one of those too.
Shit. I don't want to see that, man.
I don't want to see it. I'm gonna be pissed.
It could get ugly, you know what I mean? It could get ugly, man. I hope it don't, but I hope it do.
Kirk Cousins Burner said, "I'm throwing 4 touchdowns Sunday." Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Kirk be tapped in with us, man. Kirk be tapped in with us for sure, man. He tapped in every show. He said he throwing 4 touchdowns all day. He ain't playing with y'all.
Man, if Jalen Johnson not out there, bro, it's a party, man. It's a fiesta out there, man. It's over with.
Yeah, shout out my boy Ryan in the building, man. Ryan in the building, man. I ain't miss you, Ryan. Man, I missed you, Ryan. I ain't see you in a minute, man. You doing school? That's straight, man. Hey, get that education, boy. I'm mad at you.
Education is definitely the key, my boy.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out TGR Sports, man. What's going on with you, dog? What's happening? Hicks was his worst nightmare. Yeah, boy, when y'all had Hicks, boy, y'all used to goddamn.
That middle was all. Dalvin Cook couldn't get nothing. Yo, him and Hicks used to go at it every year, bro. Hicks used to be on that man's ass every Sunday, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. He said Vikings shouldn't have a problem because it's a noon game. Hey,
oh yeah, y'all trash in prime time.
That's a fact. Hey, cause he know like Kirk Cousins noon game, boy, at US Bank Stadium. Oh yeah. It get dangerous now. It can get dangerous. I'm gonna just put it like that. It can get dangerous for you, bro. JJ might.
He said, "I know." He said, "I know." What did he say down there, G Walker? What?
He said, "I know G Walker does the gritty on his free time."
If we win this game Sunday, I will. I'll put it on my scene on the podcast page on my mama.
That boy gonna do the gritty, man. You can't do us like that.
Hey, we need to win. I need Justin to have at least 2 touchdowns, bro. If he don't throw no touchdowns, yo, I'm gonna scream, bro. I'm gonna go. Hey, if we don't throw a touchdown Sunday, I don't know, man. It's gonna hurt my heart, but
yeah,
Justin Fields might not be the one, bro.
All right, so let's do this, man. I usually like to do like one offensive player, one defensive player bold prediction. Like just do a stat, like say, hey, they're gonna have 3 sacks and an interception, and then on the offensive side, just say they're gonna have this many yards or a touchdown. You know, however. So we'll start with you, CJ. What's your offensive player? Name an offensive player you think is gonna be an X factor for y'all. Do the stats and then name a defensive player with a stat, whether it's 5 tackles or whatever. You know, just give me 2 players, offense and defense.
Okay, I can say for offense, I can expect Will Herbert to have close to 80 yards rushing, and that's regardless if he's starting or not. I'm gonna say Robert Quinn, even though he hasn't done much, I'm gonna give him at least 2 sacks and a half.
Okay. Shout out Robert Quinn, man. He right from around the corner from me, man. For just to graduate, man. I'm my boy. I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna text his ass. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna text his ass and tell him don't play with the purple now. No, that's my dog for real though. Let me see. What you think? What do you think, G?
Man, I'm going with Justin Fields again. I'm gonna keep doing this shit until it happens, man. 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, 50 yards rushing. Defensive player, I'm gonna go with Jaquan Brisker, 7 tackles, interception.
Okay, hey, that boy shit. They calling a good old game. You sure y'all got y'all losing? Y'all sure y'all got y'all losing out here?
It gotta happen, man. We do for it, man. We do for it.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you though, man. What's up, my boy Adam in the building, man? My boy Adam Dub in the building, man. Appreciate you, Ryan. Anyone feel like this game is going to be like 31-28 just because we're the Vikings? Exactly. See, my boy know what's up. This is the type of game it will be. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. It's going to be this type of game. You hear me? See, my boy know what's up. Well, man, look. So my offensive player is gonna be Kirk Cousins. Gonna have like 300 yards, but he only gonna have like 2 touchdowns. And then I gotta say defense. I'm gonna say Cameron Dantzler gonna have an interception, with 7 tackles. So that's my offensive defense bowl prediction. Now let's do these score predictions, man. What's the score for the game, CJ?
I said it last week, and I'm gonna say it again. It's gonna be 17-14 Bears.
17-14 Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you got, G Walker? Before we get up out of here, man.
Man, listen here. On my pick'em sheet, I picked with my brain and picked the Minnesota Vikings to win this game. But my heart, I'm picking the Bears on this podcast right now. I got the Bears 24-14 Bears.
Yeah. Okay. 24-14. All right. So look,
yes.
the whole week I had y'all winning, but now that y'all in my territory on my podcast, I'll be damned if I'm gonna say y'all last gonna win on this score prediction. I'm saying the Vikings winning this shit 31-17. You hear me? Like, that's what I'm saying. 31-17. They're gonna be. We should stomp on y'all. But if we lose, I won't be surprised. You know what I mean? And I won't be surprised if we win either. Like I said earlier. But just because y'all on the channel, I cannot say that the Bears gonna win on my final prediction. Hell to the no. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. If I was on y'all channel, maybe, but it ain't happening. Fuck that. Hey, but word, man,
respect.
I can dig that.
For real. But look, man, y'all, everybody in the chat, man, y'all make sure y'all go follow CNG Podcast, man. My boy, they got merch, you know what I mean? They got hats, shirts, all that, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with them, whether you a Bears fans or not. You know, it's not really Bears. It's just swag, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean? So tap in with the bros, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in and show support to the small businesses, man. We trying to get it out here. I appreciate y'all fellas being on the channel, man. That's much love. And like I said, next time I'll come to y'all's territory, man. I'll sit on y'all channel and we'll talk our shit about the next game, because obviously we got.
And you're gonna be outnumbered too. You know, we got a crew.
I know that's
you better
bring somebody with you. RP,
yeah,
you better bring somebody with you.
I'm gonna have to bring somebody with me. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my boy with me, man. I ain't gonna come over there solo, man. I'm gonna bring somebody with me, man. You know, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all again, man. We've been on here for 50 minutes, close to an hour, man. Shit, I appreciate y'all being on the show again. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to their channel. This won't be the last time y'all see CJ and G Walker, man. Go tap in with them over there, especially Sunday, because you know we gotta go over there and draw their ass once we give them this ass whooping. So shit.
You know what? Hey, to anybody that's in the chat, RP, I'll make a game thread every Sunday for the Bears game. So RP, if you got time during that day, Sunday at noon, I'll make a game thread on the CNG podcast page, and anybody from here want to come in and just talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Point out whatever you want to point out. Be funny. You know it. You can come to our podcast, man. It's not just football. It's basketball. It's jokes. It's memes. It's everything on the CNG page, man. So we'll love to hear from you guys again, man. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, man. CNG Podcast.
Hey, for sure, man. For sure. You heard the man. Go make it happen. Hey, but hey, appreciate y'all again, man. And we gonna be locked in for sure, fellas.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Peace out.